Sometimes when you play in this game, you just want to ask yourself a question: what the WoT? I'm Jerrold, and here I'm gonna mention 5 more things that make me ask exactly that question. So let's start from something matchmaker related. Top of the tree pattern, and I decided to basically complete some of the missions from top of the tree, and I'm logging in and trying to do good. And here what I'm getting. Normally I'm doing very well in pattern, and here it is, like 15. That's for the beginning of the day. Hey, excellent. 15-0, and 6 of my teammates done 0, and I can assure you that these guys were not rigging a battles or anything like that. That all of them basically drove around and just been basically silly. From the matchmaker from the beginning, by just analyzing the colors from XVM, I could see, well, it's a blowout, and I also can see that it will be a big one. So yeah, my team was just basically rolled over. All I could do is just basically connect 2 shots, which was excellent, right? So that's another one, another blowout. Here I've done slightly better results, tried to do my best, but still lost of tons of credits, with reserves as well. Live folks, another battle, another blowout. Well, at least I didn't lost any credits here. Ruinberg, and here is an interesting thing, because despite the fact that I was trying to do my best, which I'm going to show you later on, I got trolled by this player in IS7, who somehow, when you think about it, managed to achieve something incredible. 3,105 battles and 34% win rate. I mean, that kind of results can all be achieved by actually actively trying to make your team to lose. Statistically, it is just not possible. Even if you're gonna keep your vehicle still and not moving, you still have statistically better win rate than that. And I'm gonna show you 2 battles in a moment of how those events unfolded. So that was in Ruinberg, and this one actually I got already pissed off, because when you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you this battle as well straight away. The enemy team is vastly much more superior when it comes to skill. Plus, I'm having this dude on my team as well. What can I say? Let's go to the battles. And there you go. Here's the guy in this IS7. His nickname is irrelevant because he's clearly anonymized, and I'm lucky to have this dude in my team. Oh well. What can you do with that kind of a troll? What can you do with that kind of a troll? I'm gonna speed up of what was going on in here quite a bit, because it's a shit show. And I decided to take this guy for a bit of a ride around the map, once I saw that he's not really interested with doing anything else than pushing around. He's not only pushing me around, but also this 1-to-1 B player. And I can see, oh there you go, you can see this guy actually pushing 1-to-1 B player. He previously pushed me, and he carry on trolling. And even the guy from 1-to-1 B is putting down in chat, report IS7. Well, reporting does nothing. I kind of missed the times when there was team damage in game allowed. But I'm gonna try to take this guy for a ride. Hoping sometimes it happens that, you know, heavy tank don't really have such a good camo as a medium tank, so maybe he's gonna be taken out by enemies quicker than me, and I can actually proceed with battle, and I can actually try to win this battle, because at the moment we are losing, but not as that bad. Obviously RNG here is blessing me with accuracy, and you can see this guy is just simply not interested. Absolutely not interested. Playing the game. So there you go. He's committed. He's committed to troll me right until the end. There you go. So I left him behind. I left him behind. I don't know. Can Wargaming just do something about those kind of players? I don't know. But I'm gonna show you that I've been blessed again, exactly in the next battle. Here I wrote down in the chat, battle auto lost, and I do have a reason to write something like that, because as you can see, I'm blessed with this player with the same camo and anonymized IS-7. I don't know who this guy is, I've seen him in exactly previous battle, and on top of that you're gonna see, if anyone who can recognize colors and they have 2 brain cells, you can see that my team is very much underwhelming. So all I know is basically the guy in IS-7 that is now starting moving gonna be trolling, so he's not only -1, but it's basically one that is contributing for the enemy team. My enemy team is much better than my team, as you can see here. Just look at the colors. This is obviously the beauty of Matchmaker in World of Tanks, so what here. So yeah, I'm gonna be basically just here at the back, just waiting for the enemy, because there's literally no point of moving up and just dying. I'd rather just go, and there you go, here's my friend. Hello, my friend. I can see you're starting to troll. And there it is. I'm just here at the back, waiting for the enemies. Hopefully I'm gonna connect 2 or 3 shots. This guy, obviously, he knows what he's doing. I'm just thinking about what's going on in the minimap. At this point, if you concentrate on that, you can see my teammates are dying on the low ground. Though in the same time, they're actually causing some damage to the enemy team. And I've got a chance to shoot the enemy. There you go. Speed up even more. One more time, and I can see obviously the only hope of actually causing any damage, because if I'm going to stick my nose any other way than actually going down, then that will be... So I'm just basically trying to get some luck and go down and maybe kill that AMX M4, but unfortunately I choose the wrong spot. I crashed my tank. I don't even crash my tank, I've been killed by one of the enemies. And let's see what my favorite teammate... Oh yeah, he called me a debil, which is an insult. And he was lucky, actually. I was trying to do this maneuver, but he did himself. He didn't lost any HP. I pretty much lost almost everything. And now he's committing to the team by drowning himself. I'm not even drowning himself. He just crashed himself. I'm just thinking to myself, like, come on, Wargaming. Like, this guy having 34% win rate, he must be doing that more often than only this battle or previous battle. This guy is basically notorious, and I'm pretty sure he has been reported before. How this player is still being allowed to play this game? Why don't you just remove his account altogether? That's just my suggestion. Why is that happening? What the what? So number 2, I am playing here with Patton again, and here something happened very strange that I only noticed thanks to a Projector 65 player, my teammate, War Archangel, who noticed that I've been hit in a situation where enemy didn't really had an angle to hit my tank. And I'm gonna present in a moment some screenshots that I took from the battle hit as well as from the battle. Just observe the situation. T-62A is coming around the corner, and obviously this is in slow motion, and I'm trying to avoid his shot. Probably I could have gone the right side, but I decided to go to the left side. And the guy is aiming, and now he decided to shoot. My tank at the moment is, as you can see at the angle, this is sort of like mid-section of the tank, as my reticle is pointing. Still there, only rear of my tank is actually sticking out behind the wall. Still there, and somehow I've been hit. You could see even the animation, little animation of the shot. It looked like basically my tank being hit behind my tank, which is weird. Let's have a look on screenshots. And yeah, what the hell? What the what? I have no answer to it. I know pretty much someone's gonna say something like, oh, it's normal, it's probably your ping. No, my ping is fine. In my opinion, the game is screwed. What the what? Oh, the Onslaught game mode. As you can see here, I choose the artillery. I just noticed this Progetto has interesting looking eyes. But getting back to artillery subject, why would Wargaming even allow this class of vehicles in Onslaught mode? I just decided to basically start trolling people during the countdown time in Onslaught because it happened to me. At the beginning I was trying to play, doing my best, but then, you know, there was a battle where there was 2 players took artillery, and another battle where someone else took artillery, and I just thought to myself, you know, F it. Let's just troll the S out of this game. So people in chat, let's see what they're thinking about. Well, yeah, RT with question marks, GW100 troll, don't play RT. And I decided to change, and I'm not trolling, abusing physics, I'm just basically playing a game. And I'm gonna try to do my best to actually win the battle. Just basically using artillery. In this case, bad chat 15558. And I'm gonna go to the corner of Himmelsdorf, and maybe I'll be able to reset the cap and damage enemies. I really don't understand why this is actually happening. Whoever's responsible for designing it, why would you even just think about adding artillery to Onslaught game mode? I just don't get it. Here I was trying to obviously focus the reticle, and this guy from Object 277, Pappy BZH, he's clearly showing me some love. I'm not going to report this guy. I understand that he's frustrated. I'm gonna troll, but I'm not gonna troll to the point that I'm gonna be getting banned. I mean, suspended for a certain amount of time, which Wargaming normally do for that kind of thing. But let's see in the chat. The guy from Project 65 is writing down there. Report this trash on RT. I guess that's me. Fair point, man. But battle is obviously here unfolding very, very quickly, and this is basically my way of proving the point. Wargaming, what are you doing? What the what? And the battle is almost over. Yeah, it's over right now. Why? My question is why? Wargaming finally has done something that should have been done a long time ago, at least in my opinion, which is giving all the commanders of Sixth Sense as a default, so you won't have to actually train your new commander just to get that particular perk. The reason for that is because this was mostly one of the biggest gaps between brand new players and experienced players, and those seasoned players who basically know how to use Sixth Sense
and brand new players who just basically got themselves 75% crew members, and their vehicles have no equipment, and on top of that they don't even know that the enemies can see them. So the disparity between new players and seasoned players was very, very big, just because of that particular property of the game. But one thing that annoyed me, in my opinion, which is in a way it's good, obviously they gave that free perk to all the commanders, but instead of actually allowing to choose all the skills and perks for commanders, they simply shoveled them to the left, which I'm kind of like to be organized kind of a guy, and I like to have my commander common, not commander, all the crew skills. There is a common skill such as brothers in arms, camouflage, repairs, and firefighting. They're common to all the crew members within the tanks. I like to have them in line. Now I'm having a commander who basically got those perks, not perks, that's the skills, completely out of line. And it's just kind of poking my eye. I know, I don't think I've got OCD, but it's annoying. Why don't you just allow to choose skills and perks from the beginning, every single one of them, or at least allow to change the order so it can be displayed in a nice way as you would like to be displayed. It's just basically my personal preference, and it's kind of poking my eye on almost every single tank crew members that I have. It's just not very neat, and it's just annoying. I just wanted to share it. What the what? For the last one, I'm gonna go back to Onslaught and point out some ridiculousness going on in this game mode. First thing, you have to prepare your tank, you have to press the battle button, wait in the queue, then you have to wait until the battle's gonna load, and then you have 1 minute of loading time, where in theory you should prepare and coordinate yourself with your teammates, even using the voice messenger that's been activated for this particular game mode, which no one is using it, never seen anyone actually communicating through that means. I was trying, no one cares. But then, after that 1 minute and all this time of waiting, you know who's gonna win most of the time before 2 minutes, and then, from some reason, the garage is loading back ridiculously long as well, and you ended up basically spending more time loading, countdown and preparing than rather actually playing a game, which is silly. You can't even, sometimes, obviously Matchmaker is playing contributing here to all this ridiculousness, because most of the time the one team is so much better than the other. It's just basically blowout, wipeout, execution. I like to call it execution. It's you either executioner or being executed, executioner or victim, and it's just boring. Boring and just tedious. The only reason why particularly I was playing just to win 100 battles in this game mode over a period of time is just to get some bonds and unique improved compressor, the turbo that could be for bonds, but it's not. It would be actually the best if that thing wouldn't be even in the game, in my opinion. Just bringing back the disparity between new players and less experienced players and good players. And there's some ranking that I don't care about. There is some progressive style that I personally don't care about. If you do, that's fine, you know, it's each to their own. And obviously those ranks that I don't care about. Obviously I played with artillery, so I was trolling and losing a lot of battles just to prove a point, so that's why my rank is not very high. It's a kind of a poo show, let's call it that way. The crap show. Or gaming. Like, you need to find some solutions, because, you know, just like in the art of retardedness or retarded bots, the art of strategy mode, you're just spending more time in the garage and loading the battle than actually enjoying the game, and you learning people by giving some lucrative rewards just to play it. You know, just my opinion. Not everyone needs to agree with it, but for now, obviously that's the last one that I think that I would like to mention in this video. And if you have any questions about any of those, you can post a comment, or if you have any suggestions, what can I add to next episode of WoT, you can send me an email to jerrolduk@gmail.com. For now, that's it. Until next time, and cheers!